Hey guys, it's real life Evan right here, not the Evan you're watching in the trailer. Just kind of want to explain a little bit what I'm doing throughout the course of this video, which is 17 minutes and 19 seconds. The reality is I had about 3 hours of the phone just sitting recording stuff. I trimmed it down, make it a little bit more watchable. To make it even more watchable, I'm going to explain what I'm doing. So right now I'm taking off the stuff that's up high and trying to pull out a rolltainer. The rolltainers have a net on one side keeping the product on, and it would always hook to like the hinge of the rolltainer next to it. Kind of a real pain to deal with. But, this is at a market store. It has a real dock up in Clovis. That makes things easy. You'll see what's like inside the store a little bit later on. You can see right there where I trimmed out a big chunk of time. I had a couple hours of actual footage. I edited it down to 17 minutes and 19 seconds. So, to be excited. That's an empty rolltainer I just rolled in, so put a lot of the smaller boxes into that. You'll see later that I used a U-boat for the larger items, the overhead items as they were called, everything that went over or on top of the rolltainers. So, kind of getting it's a fun game to play, trying to just in the name of efficiency. Just trying to not move product more than once, maybe twice if you can help it. I definitely cut my time down just with practice, doing it more and more. The first couple stores I was at, it was painfully long. Later, I became a little bit better at it. That hook you see in my right hand as I walk back onto the trailer right there, it's designed for a fifth wheel pin to pull the trailer so it's not around the fifth wheel anymore, so the truck can pull out and leave the trailer behind. When I was on the truck in training with my mentor, he suggested I get one of those with the rolltainers and for the overhead boxes, so I wouldn't have to climb up on top to get that stuff. And I use that thing all the time. It's a must-have. During my time with this account, I managed to lose, I think, 3 of them. But I always had it replaced within the day. It's a must-have, and for being a must-have, I lost it a lot, which something I'm kind of excited about moving forward. I'm not going to need that, so I still have it, but if I lose it, it's not the end of the world. So, yeah, just kind of like the same thing over and over again. Oftentimes when I was unloading a trailer, I have satellite radio, so I have the app on my phone, so I'd be listening to music or something, maybe Pandora, depending what I felt like, to kill time. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. To me, the video is fairly self-explanatory, obviously, and feel free in the comments to put down whatever questions you have. I'll answer them. If you know me in real life, give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever you want. It's been interesting to describe these rolltainers to people in real life, but then not actually be able to show people just really happens. So I think this is it for the first bit of voiceover. I'll let you watch things, and when the situation changes, I will do another voiceover and let you know what you're looking at. Hey guys, back pretty quickly. I didn't realize that my first bit was that short, but Oh well, if you want to watch it without my voice, you can just turn the speakers down. No big deal. Um, Now I'm inside the market, this particular store up in Clovis. I actually went to it 2 weeks in a row, including my last week, and then I later went to northern Utah, and then came home, and that was that. Uh, I say this is a market. You can see where the trailer's backed right up to the dock, so I could just roll the rotainers right off. Markets are, for me, I enjoyed going to them. The regular stores, I'd have to use a lift gate on the trailer where I could do 3 rotainers at a time. And then that's, I had to put them on, one at a time. Send the gate down and then push them off the gate, and figure whatever obstacles were around, maneuver around that and into the store. The worst obstacle would be, there was one store, I forget where it's at. I actually want to say it's in Utah, where it had like that little yellow beaded stuff for traction. They're all over the place in California. Pushing rotainers over that. One time I actually had a can of or a flat of I think it was, I don't even know what it was. It doesn't matter. Of cans of some sort actually come down and break in half right over my head. That was not fun, but that hurt. um, so yeah, this is a market. Pretty easy. Just roll stuff in. There's a U-boat right there. We use those for the larger overhead. The toppers, they were called. Excuse me. For the larger items, you'll see me bring it out in a bit, full of large boxes of paper towels, toilet paper, plates, whatever. Yep, right there. So I'm going to stop this recording. I know there's some other stuff in this clip I want to point out to you, so I will voice over at that time and point things out. Bye.
to do the truck in the morning than have to come in here and do it at night.
Actually, I don't mind. I clean best at night, but then that's when my kids go to sleep. So yeah, I would clean best.
Because we can listen to our music in the morning when stores close. If we had to do it at night while stores open, we couldn't listen to it.
I remember working in retail and getting things like that. Alright guys, I'm back. Something about these market stores is what too is that a lot of their stuff was palletized. We have mostly it was water, but occasionally we get like a pallet of tissue paper, paper towels, something. And for me, that meant removing a big chunk of space in my trailer, which meant I was that much closer to being done either at that store or the trailer in general. Markets a lot of times will just get one trailer. As the case for me, this particular trip, I had one trailer, one stop to this store up in Clovis, just a little bit north of Fresno. Basically Fresno. It's like 5 miles, I think, north. So you guys see, I got their pallet jack. A lot of the stores that have it motorized. This store had motorized pallet jacks. They were just broken at this time. I was at the store the week before. They were broken then as well. So I'll let you interpret that how you want. And look at that magic. It took me 2 seconds to grab that pallet. Magic of video editing. So that was a good workout for sure. I remember that the week before, the exact same thing. That was a little awkward, just like the right height where it wouldn't go all the way under. And I got caught on a little rivet underneath too, so a little bit of an oops moment for sure right there. But this store, I'll be honest and say it outright, not all Dollar General employees are this nice. This store, I was there twice in a row. I don't think I saw anyone twice. I think I dealt with different people every week. They were all just equally just nice. They were happy to see me. This particular store, because of how nice they were, the worst thing I got, the meanest, rudest comment I got was when I first got there the first time. Whoever was in charge greets me with, "So, you got held up in Bakersfield?" I did have one stop in Bakersfield before going to this store the week prior. And I told him, I'm like, you know what? I got there last night. The sun was still up, but it was setting. It was getting dark, and they would not take me until morning. I easily could have. I could have easily had the time. I picked my this load up on time as soon as it was finished. Getting loaded, there was nothing different I could have done. And after I explained that to him, then he was cool. But that definitely was not the case overall. That was something, for me, there weren't many days like this where I'd be sitting at the DC waiting for a load to start off my day, or in the middle of the day there'd be other drivers there. That was a pretty common topic of discussion, was interactions with Dollar General employees. Yeah, they're a special group for sure, but this particular store, they were very, very nice to me. A lot of good stores in New Mexico too. Overall, and right now she and I were talking. We got a safety guy on the account, and about 2 days after the safety guy started, I guess we'd had a safety guy before my time, but my start on this account, no safety guy. And like within a week for sure, the safety guy started, and we had an injury where a guy actually had to. I don't know what happened exactly. She explained it to me, but it didn't make any sense at all. But he had to go in and have surgery, and last I heard, his personal vehicle is actually still parked at the distribution center where this product is before it goes out. So I didn't know that he had gotten hurt at this particular store, but he did. I didn't, and now at this second, I'm sitting at home just during a week off. It's Friday the 29th as I'm recording this. But that's kind of the inside of a market. Haha, right there, that's my cell phone going off. I originally was going to record or put a little text over saying to excuse that and to turn your volume down. Then I realized I could just turn down the volume of the background in this video. And like, yeah, that'd be a little easier, just that one little segment. So I got a call. I don't remember who it was or what it was about. I feel like it was actually legitimate because I had to go in and get them to sign off paperwork when I was done unloading. I feel like I was on the phone I'd called someone back waiting for them to come because usually when they'd come just to sign the paperwork, it would take forever for them to get out just for a signature. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to shut up. You'll have another 30 seconds left of this video. But just a taste to give you guys an idea of what I had to do. Yep, another pallet right there. of what I did on this Dollar General account. Any questions, just comment. If you know me in person, text me, call me, whatever you want. That's all I got. Bye.